Right, to finish off in focus, we've got the US economy.
Yeah, so alongside the industrial production numbers today, we will get some other interesting data. So the question is, what are we watching? Is the US economy firing on all cylinders? So yes, the US economy has been recovering, but the recovery has been patchy over the last year or so. And one statistic which can provide a clue to the strength of the recovery is capacity utilisation, and we'll get that number out today. The capacity utilisation measures the percentage of the potential output levels being used within an economy across 81 industry groups. So it's quite a broad measure, and it's basically, I think, a decent guide as to what's going on in the underlying economy. To date, for this figure, we remain below the high levels seen in November and December 2014 at 79, and this is the bar chart of capacity utilisation. We've overlaid it here with US factory orders just to give a bit of context, but we can see that the trend remains sharply lower. The forecast for today's figure is 77.8, which is down from last month's 78%. I think the key thing here is that capacity utilisation in the US has averaged 80.49% over the longer term between 1967 and 2015. So not only are we below the recent historical highs, but we're well below the historical average as well. So there's some way to go, to my mind, for this figure. Why do I think it's important? Because I think if you think of an economy that's growing, you would expect to see demand, and you would expect to see the amount of capacity, at least in this, or being utilised, at least in the short term, being picking up until such point as additional capacity, of course, could be added. And we haven't seen that. And until we do, I'll remain sceptical about the long-term health of the US economy.
Does that also suggest that in this chart that the best part of the the post-financial crisis time was last year, and we've sort of really basically lost the momentum since then?
Yes, yeah, absolutely, and that maybe the window of opportunity to tighten rates is narrowing, and may have already, to do it most effectively, has possibly passed the Fed by. Yeah.